And do you not know that, oh man, I wasn't gonna do this, but let me go ahead. Is it all right? Is it okay? Why is it that the Democrat Party, the donkey party, loves to position minorities in a place where they lord over us and keep us subservient to their system? The only system that's truly harming and endangering minorities in this country is the Democrat Party. And when you dare to speak up, they will try to whip you. Recently, Barack Obama was talking to black men in a condescending tone and manner. Why? Because we are not with her. I don't have to call her name. You know what I'm talking about. I want to be the first to tell you tonight, I'm not with her. Nor do I do identity politics. In order to get my vote, you have to do more than so-called, sort of, kind of be black. You have to do more than that. That's a low bar to say that because of your pigmentation, you should get my vote. I want to know what your values are and how you want to protect this nation and keep criminal, illegal aliens from coming into our country and bringing fentanyl and crime and drugs into our nation. I don't care what color you are. Do you want to protect America? Yes or no? See, I said this earlier today on Pastor's podcast. I might as well repeat it again. White Republicans have done more to save and protect black babies in the womb than the NAACP, the National Black Caucus, and the Black Lives Matters movement combined. It's true. It's true. Now, if you get mad, send the letter to me. Go to my website, iknowgod.us. Don't send it to Pastor, send it to me. I said it. Here's why. From 2010 all the way up to 2021, our church at that time had adopted a local abortion clinic, and we're still working there. We call that abortion clinic Satan's Porch. When I would go out to that abortion mill, oftentimes nearly 70 to 80% of the people outside trying to save the babies were white. But nearly 70 to 80% of the babies who were being aborted in the clinic were black. See, when you work and you do ministry, some of these lies that are being propagated upon us, they become dissolved because you see the reality. And see, when Roe v. Wade was overturned, what did the NAACP have to say about that? I'll tell you. They said something. I'll tell you what they said. They said, this is going to harm black female women. It's going to harm them and put them in a bad position. And now they're not going to be able to make it because they can't kill their babies. See, the people who claim that to be, anti-racist, when they take these pro-abortion positions, they fail to realize that the most racist thing that you can do is to support Planned Parenthood. See, Margaret Sanger said that she did not want the word to get out, that she wanted to exterminate the Negro population. And she said that the black charismatic preacher would be the one that she would use if it ever occurred to any of the more rebellious Negroes. And I quote, she wrote that to Dr. Clarence C.J. Gamble in 1939. And so people who support the pro-choice and the pro-abortion movement, they don't understand that they are propagating racism. And the people who are killed the most at these abortion mills are the people who look like her. It's the people who look like Obama. It's the people who look like Jesse Jackson. It's the people who look like Reverend Al Sharpton. Don't get shy, clap your hands, come on. It's the people that look like them. They are dying the most. But then people who don't support that political party, we're called garbage. We're called Nazis, white supremacists, anarchists, all of these different terms simply because we want to protect the baby in the womb. And this is my message for the church all across this nation. Who do you agree with? Do you agree with the culture or do you agree with the God of the Bible? Who do you agree with? Do you not know that billions of dollars are being spent to convince the American population to support reproductive justice? Do you know that every time a baby dies, that's a concept of a life that God desired to exist, but it's now removed? Who do we think we are as a nation to take these positions and then still call ourselves Christians? You cannot be a Christian and support laws that are directly opposed to the scriptures. You see, as we've lost our biblical worldview, it's become easier to preach watered down messages, scratch some ears. We're called to be the salt of the earth, not the sugar of the world. It's become easier to lie to people and pacify people because technically we are biblically illiterate. We need hooked on phonics for Christians. That's why every election cycle we have this conundrum of woke pastors saying, well, you don't have to vote. Do you not know that nearly 41 million Christians are choosing to sit out this election? We have the ability to speed up evil at the ballot box to slow it down. Choose. Now, there's no perfect political party. Let me be the first to tell you. As I've traveled this country, I've dealt with lying liberals and ratchet rhinos. I've had my fair share of Republicans who did not want me to address the pornographic books that are upon the bookshelves, who wanted me to do it in secret in the same manner that Nicodemus came to Jesus. But I don't come to people by night. I came and spoke at the school board meeting anyway, and we had those pornographic books removed as a result of it. And so we have a choice to make. Who are we with? What do we stand for? The Bible says, in him we live, we move, and have our being. That's why I emphatically say that I'm not with her, because I'm with him. And you can't be with him and side with her. Now, this goes beyond political parties. It goes beyond next Tuesday, because we have a world to save. But how can we engage this culture if we are afraid to vote biblical values and express where we stand? Everyone's coming out of the closet. The homosexual comes out of the closet. The pervert comes out of the closet. The pedophile comes out of the closet. The abortionist comes out of the closet. The trans person comes out of the closet. When is the church going to come out of the closet? And so I say this in my closing, that yes, suffering is a part of the Christian experience. I too share my many challenges that I've endured across this nation. I've been called everything but a child of God. I've received all of the emails that you can imagine, all of the threats. Had to contend with even losing speaking engagements from woke conferences and churches who did not want to identify with me and my message. And you know, I count it all joy. I count it all joy. And so I say to you tonight, there are better days ahead. There are glorious times ahead. Do you not know that there is a catching away ahead? Yes, we deal with all of the critical race theory stuff down here, the gender theory, the queer theory, the perversion, the abortion, the high inflation. My God, the high inflation. The high gas prices, the issues, all of the problems. But listen to me. Hear me tonight. Make sure that you continue to look up. I don't know about you tonight, but I'm not discouraged. I'm encouraged, because I know that better days, say that with me, shout, better days, are coming. God bless you.